I feel like our kids shouldn't be afraid to play. So, I mean, I feel like during her birthday, because it's spring break, educate. I just want to educate them on stranger danger awareness, to make sure this don't happen again. So our kids can be safe and let them know that people like that are not allowed in our communities. It hurts to see that the community, we got to stand strong. And the only way we can fix this is we get together and we do it ourselves. Community, back to old Southern hospitality. Neighbors, we're more than just neighbors, we're family.
I want to show you my own personal experience from this past weekend when I took my daughter to the park. I was thinking of Cupcake, and I was thinking, like, who are these people that are taking these kids, right? You would think that there's some sort of maybe sophistication, maybe there's some sort of intelligence, some sort of planning. And what I realized when I was at the park is that some parents make it so easy. Check out something crazy. So the so-called mother, this child's all the way by the bathroom over there. And guess where the mother's at? Sitting all the way, not even inside the park, outside the park. Sitting on that bench over there. Incredible, huh? I can't make this stuff up. I mean, the little girl was in the playground. She was playing with a father and a son. They have no relation to each other. She was just seeking attention, and she follows them because the man and the son, they left to go use the restroom. So this little girl follows an adult male and a son to the restroom, which is, mind you, by the exit of the park, the entrance and the exit. It would be so easy for anybody to just grab her, snatch her, and take her out of the park, or grab her and pull her into the bathroom. The mother, after a while, finally notices, and she kind of gets up and kind of looks a little bit, edges herself, and slowly barely walks over while she's on her little phone and kind of takes a little bit of a look. What I saw from this is that it's not hard. It doesn't take sophistication. It doesn't take intelligence. And in fact, it's super easy. Somebody that wants to take a child, it's very easy. There's parents out there literally handing their kid over on a silver platter. What is up? It is iCkEdMeL, and it's been a minute since I've made a video. I wanted to talk about this April Thomas interview that she did, and speaking about Cupcake, the possible event coming up for her birthday, stranger danger, community, and all this other stuff that was mentioned here. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. I'll put the link in the description if you want to see the full interview. And I just want to start off with, I don't believe in the community, okay? I do not believe in the community at all, because a lot of those people within your community, within your family, might be the same ones to do harm to your kids. And this is where stranger danger comes into place, because a lot of times abuse comes from people that they know.
So, yeah, I mean, that should be pushed. I mean, I know they push it at school, but, it's up to the parents and the community to push it as well.
And here's the oxymoron to stranger danger, because as Cafe Mom states here, that it's pretty much impossible for a mother and their child to navigate through life without talking to strangers at a grocery store, at the playground, while traveling. In many cases, harm is often done to children by people they actually know.
Knowing that the community, coming out with this education, yes, I mean, I feel like, more kids will be more aware now. Okay, mommy, I see a strange truck. They keep passing by, slowing down. Let me go tell my mom. Okay, mom might call the police.
I'm sorry, but mom, I see a strange truck. Mom, maybe we should call 911. These are all things that an adult with a fully developed human brain should be making the decisions on. It shouldn't be the child advising you when there's a stranger or a strange truck around.
We can save someone's life, even if it might not even be that. It might not even be a perpetrator. But it'll still, it could either push a perpetrator away, but, it'll let people know that, like I said, they're not welcome here.
If you ask me, like my honest opinion, right? 100% my honest opinion, right? If I had to tell you the truth here, and it's going to piss off some people, I don't think it's the kids, the children, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old that needs education on what to look out for and whatever. I think it's the parents. Maybe these parents need education. Look at Dulce's mom. Dropping off your kids at the park. You're scratching lotto tickets and you leave your kid playing in the park by themselves. That kind of behavior needs to be called out. These kind of people need to be educated, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds held accountable and responsible and need to be educated on how to avoid or what to look out for when somebody that has a brain that's been in existence for decades upon you, and you're supposed to know and spot these people. Just imagine telling a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old, look out for the strange cars. Just imagine telling a 5, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, whatever year old, watch out for that stranger. Think how effective that's going to be on a little child's mind.
You know, a lot of people was asking me, you know, her birthday coming up, and I guess like the more and more I seen, you know, been seeing the news and it constantly happening, you know, not just here, but a lot of places. And I was like, well, Cupcake birthday is spring break, and kids, you know, that's what they're going to be at home, and it's going to be the summertime. So, I mean, our kids, they're going to be playing. They're going to be at home where they're comfortable at. And I feel like every kid deserves to be comfortable playing outside their home. So I was like, for her birthday party, I feel like the theme should be stranger danger awareness.
So I wanted to talk about this clip, and that every kid deserves to be comfortable. Every kid should be comfortable.
And I feel like every kid deserves to be comfortable.
Let me just say that this is not like me coming down all on April. It's just I have a difference of opinion, but there's so many stories out there. You know, with April, you saw that 2-minute clip or a minute and a half clip where the child was outside by themselves and they got taken. I don't know how long they were out there. If you saw the video or I think statement that she made, she said she went inside for a minute and came back and the child was gone. So, but there's just so many stories out there. And this whole thing where she said that the child should feel comfortable. Well, let me tell you this, because this might come to a surprise as some people might have a hard time believing this. This might be a mind blowing thing that I'm about to tell some people, that a child does feel comfortable, that a child does feel safe because a child trusts that their parent is looking after them. Okay, a child can go through hell, be mistreated, beat, all kinds of situations from their own parent, and think, well, this is my parent and maybe this is the best thing, and they have some incredible resilience. A child is depending on you because they don't know what's out there in the world. Okay, so this might come as a surprise to some people. Dulce's mom leaving a child in a park while scratching lotto tickets. Would you believe that people got upset when I said that was inappropriate? That a mother pulling up to a park, telling the child to go play in the park, not even having a visual on them, scratching lotto tickets. You believe some people got upset about that? Oh, don't judge her. Because these are the same people in the comment section that do the same thing with their kids.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it ain't about how many people come. It's just, this something that I want to do for the kids. So I hope, you know, hopefully, you know, people bring their kids out. But it's just something that I want to do for the kids and to celebrate for her birthday every year. It's just stranger danger awareness, just education.
Now, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great. Like, if you want to do something educational or inspiring, you know, memorable for your child, I can totally understand that. But I honestly think a lot of these parents that think this kind of behavior is acceptable, that let's teach the kids and stranger danger, and yeah, they need to know this and that and what to look out for and all this kind of stuff, don't try to pass the buck. This could happen to anybody, for sure. Right? Your child could be kidnapped. It could happen to anybody. But when you got like Dulce, which is just incredible, child's outside by themselves. When I seen Cupcake in that video, and the child's outside by themselves. I don't know how long they were out there. How long were they scouting? Stranger danger is not going to work, bro. Stranger danger is not going to save a child that has an undeveloped mind that can be lured by candy or somebody with a friendly, high-pitched voice. That's not going to work. Let's educate these parents, these people in the comment section that are idiots and dumb, that think this kind of behavior is acceptable.
I know I would want it to be a birthday party, you know, something where the kids can have fun, or maybe it could be something like where the kids can do like every year they can do what is it, the IkkEdMeL when they do fingerprints and take a picture, and, you know, that's something they can do every year just in case something like this happens, you know, just education.
So April mentioned the iKkEdMeL in this clip towards the end, and that wasn't a bad idea, not a bad suggestion. I kind of curious to know if you guys would do that kind of thing, but I saw counter arguments, not to her specifically, but the whole iKkEdMeL situation where they're saying that There's a lot of free programs within your local county that offer it for free. The fire department, the police department, you just have to look out where they'll take your child's fingerprint and a picture, and should something happen, they have everything ready to go. So yeah, I don't rely on the community. I don't expect anybody to save my child or look over my child while they're out. The community is decrepit. Okay, a lot of society is disgusting. Okay, just take a look at the news feed and Google. If you haven't seen some of these stories, a lot of these people are their own family members doing this to their own kids. So no, I don't believe in the BS. It takes a community to raise a child. No, you can do that, and good luck with that. But I don't believe in that. Now, this next clip is pretty interesting, and I agree with April in this clip. I really do agree with her as far as you can do all these donations. You can throw all this money, and a lot of these donation funds that you're throwing money to are taking the money and keeping it for themselves and doing all kinds of fraudulent, illegal activities.
I mean, I'm very grateful, that they let me know that, people care. All that stuff, it's nice. And, but it's the fact of what we're going to do to prevent this from happening. Even though you get those donations or gifts, it's like, okay, it still doesn't bring our kids together. It still doesn't make the community better. So it's like, I'd rather see more events towards trying to push things to be better, education for our children, or fun, safe events for our kids to be able to go to and enjoy themselves without someone being shot or kidnapped or hurt.
So this next clip was where the reporter was asking her, what do you say to the naysayers, the people on the internet, the people giving her criticism? What do you say to all those people? Maybe you're watching. Maybe April's talking directly to you. Maybe she's talking to me. What do you say to those people with an opinion on this matter?
Some people never understand until it's their family, their friends. All I can say is, before you speak on someone, learn the real story, learn the actual facts. Just pray for someone. Don't always give your opinion, because just like you're giving your opinion, you can be living in that person's shoes, and you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. So just pray for people. Stop giving your opinion, because your words hurt just as much as physical violence. Words hurt.
Well, I don't know. My thoughts, man, is I get criticized every day. I get told all kinds of stuff every day. There's people every day praying on my downfall, studying me, watching me, taking notes. But as far as April, and I mean, I've seen some of her social media, and I've seen her popping off, snapping off. And I can't get mad at that, because it's like, I've done that myself. So many people start coming after you and yada, 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 constantly every day. They make it their life obsession to talk about you. Yeah, I'm going to pop off. You can check out some of my comments. You can check out some of my Facebook or YouTube feed. Yeah, I pop off sometimes. Maybe she is trying to do something that's, positive. Maybe she's just not that into it, or just not that, knowledgeable about it. Maybe she's going to look into it more. I think these parents need to be educated. That's where the focus should be on. Of course, kids, you want to talk to them. You want to talk about their, their private parts. And if somebody's making you uncomfortable or touching you, what can you say? Because she said to stick to the facts if you don't know the whole story. And I saw many clips where, and I just have to say this, I've seen a lot of mothers out there, maybe fathers, but a lot of mothers that go out there, take the kids to parties and let their kids run around because, there's family there. So the family member must be looking after your child, right? Oh, there's friends there. So the friends must be looking after your child. Oh, the community is there. So the community now is all of a sudden responsible for your child. Let me tell you this. Any event that I ever go to, any kind of outing publicly that I go to, I am on top of my child. I don't care if my own mother, my own family, my best friend, I don't care who the hell is out there. I am on top. Because at the end of the day, that child is depending on me. At the end of the day, there's nobody else that's going to be held accountable or at fault besides me. And even if, there's somebody that did that and it's their fault and these are disgusting people, at the end of the day, if that happened to me, I would take that L. I would feel so horrible and devastated inside. Accountable. My fault. Because I had a child out there at 7, 8 o'clock at night by themselves. And all I've been doing is making excuses on how we can educate children on how to do better and know better, and how we can educate parents to tell the children how to make themselves more aware. You see where I'm going? A child trusts you. A child depends on you. All right? Any mistakes I've ever made, it's on me with my daughter. She's sick. I didn't pick it up on it enough. I didn't detect the fever enough. That's on me. If I didn't take her to the hospital the last time she was sick, we had to take her to the hospital 2 times to get the x-rays, the tests, and then we got the antibiotics. If I failed, that's on me. It's not on the doctor. It's on me. Should my child be under my guidance and supervision, okay, and this is just from my own thoughts and opinion, should my child get taken under my supervision? Guess who the only person that I'm going to be looking at? It's me. Me. Do you guys remember that whole Tamiflu story that I covered where the mother had multiple children sick, throwing up, having seizures, and she took advice from a Facebook group not to give their child Tamiflu, and the child is now deceased? I would never make a decision like that because I have common sense. But if I was void of common sense, like the half of the population that's out there because they can't think for themselves, they're only followers, so they're going to listen to what a Facebook group tells them. If I was to make that mistake, I would take that L. I would totally hold myself responsible for that. Okay, but a lot of these people are lacking common sense. You got to watch these people. You got to watch the people that are watching your kids. Let me give you this perspective, and I'll end it off. Let me give you this perspective. If you're human and you have any kind of emotional attachment or bond to your child, because a lot of people don't have that, they're empty carcasses roaming the surface of the earth. But if you have any kind of emotional or forethought or any kind of empathy, think about your child. Your child in that moment that's getting taken, and God knows what else being done to them. Is your child thinking, how could this happen? Maybe. But in the back in their head, they're thinking, where is mommy and where is daddy?